Are you in a relationship? Is your relationship going well? Or you want to be in a relationship but you have no idea what you're looking for? You'd be so surprised on how easy it is to maintain a healthy and long-term relationship. If you are willing to put in the work, it will last. I promise. I have been in a healthy relationship for 7 years now. In fact, in those 7 years, we have never talked about separating. Here is us in 2016 and here is us in 2023. So if you are in a relationship but your relationship isn't going well, then this is the video for you. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I met my fiance, also sharing some of the things that we do in our relationship that had helped us staying happy and connected. With that being said, I hope this video will somewhat help you with your relationship. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another video. It's been a long time since I sat down and did a get ready with me video, so I decided I'm gonna do one today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kennedy. Welcome to the fam. So yeah, if I were you, I would go grab you a hoodie, get yourself a glass of wine or some type of alcohol or any type of drink. Go grab yourself some snacks. Just get yourself comfortable because we have a lot to talk about today. I just wanted this video to feel like a little FaceTime call with you guys. You know, you guys are my besties, and thank you all so much for watching and for supporting. I know that I don't have the most subscribers right now, but manifesting. I know that someday, one day, I'll get there. With that being said, if you have not subscribed yet, please go subscribe. I appreciate you so much. I guess let's get right into today's video. First thing first, how me and Darian met and when did we meet? So we met 7 years ago, so obviously we've been together for 7 years. That is a long time, and yeah, I never thought that I could be with somebody for this long. That's the crazy part though. It doesn't even feel like 7 years. How we met: when I was in high school, I was a junior going on to my senior year. Like, it was like late in my junior year we met. I made a video of how I came to America. That video is somewhere in my channel. Maybe I'll just link it down below so you guys can go check that video out. In that video, I talked about how I left my adoptive parents' house and I went to live with my friend, and that is how me and Darian met, through my friend. So when I moved out of my parents' house, I was in my sophomore year and I did not know Darian at all, but we go to the same school, so but we didn't know each other. Just happened, my friend's sister is married to Darian's brother, and that is how I know who Darian was, but I didn't really know him. And at that time he was in a relationship already, but I've always thought that he was really cute or whatever. My friend's sister, they will tell me how much of a gentleman he is. He's a really good person and he treats his girlfriend really good. And they also told me that him and his girlfriend always fought. They were just not in a good relationship and in a good place or whatever. But obviously, I mean, I knew, but I was not trying to get into that. I'm not that type of person to get into somebody else's relationship, so I just did my own thing. I obviously thought he was cute, but I never tried anything. Whenever I was living with my friend, I got really close with her family and also Darian's brother as well. We were all really close, and I would spend the night at their house with my friend. We'd just go over there to hang out all the time, and they would just tell me, just spilling all the tea, you know, about Darian and his ex and stuff. They were hella toxic, okay? Sometimes they would just break up out of nowhere. They would just be like, Kennedy, you need to talk to him, you need to, you know, make a move or whatever. I'm like, I'm not about to do that. He can make his move and talk to me. So I was just waiting for a move from him. But I mean, obviously I'm not about to talk to a boy, especially if they just got out of a relationship. They just break up a lot of times, so I was like, they're gonna probably get back together soon again, so I just did not even bother. And then one day they broke up, right? And they were just telling me, oh, they broke up probably for good this time, blah blah. So then I was like, you know what, let me shoot my shot. I was like, here, this is my number, give him my number. And then his brother gave my number to him, and then a couple days or maybe a day after, I don't remember how long, but he came back to me and told me, he said that he cannot text you because him and his girlfriend just got back together. I was like, I told you this is not gonna work. So I look stupid, but somehow I kind of hinted to him that I was interested in him. So, and then you know what's crazy though? Now he be telling me back then in high school, I was a sophomore and he was a senior, and he said that he's seen me in school before and he still remembers exactly what I was wearing. He still remembers, and I don't even have that dress anymore. I don't even think that was my dress. I think that was my friend's dress, but it's like this white and beige color, or white and pink color, one-piece long dress that goes all the way to my ankles. I wear that to school sometimes, and he said that he saw me walking and he used to tell his friends like, oh my gosh, she's so bad, I'm gonna get her one day, blah blah blah. Look at that. He literally threw that to the universe, and look what happened. We literally have a kid together. So I used to follow him on Instagram, right? Every single time I'll follow him, a couple days after he will unfollow me, and I'm like, okay. And then a couple days after that he will follow me back. I'm like, what is going on? So I will just follow him back. So then after I follow him back, and not long after, he will unfollow me again. I'm like, what is this boy doing? Why is he playing games? Because I'm not about games, you know. After he followed me back, I didn't follow him. So then now I find out that he was the one keep following me, and she, his ex-girlfriend, will unfollow me every single time she sees that he was following me, even though that she doesn't even know me. One time me and my friend went somewhere and he followed me, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this boy one last chance. So I followed him back on Instagram, and then he started liking all my pictures. I was like, whoa, like this is new. He never did that before. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna return the favor. So I liked a couple of his pictures, and mind you, at that time he still had some of his girlfriend's picture on his Instagram. Okay, so being a respectful me, I liked a couple pictures that him and his girlfriend are in. And then after I liked that, I noticed that he deleted every single picture that had her in it. So I was like, whoa, what is going on here? After that, he DM'd me. He was just like, hey, have you wanted to talk to me before? I guess he referred to the time that I told his brother to give him my number. So he knew that I kind of wanted to talk to him before. So I was like, yeah. Pretty much he told me that him and his ex broke up, and I was like, y'all always break up and get back together. He's like, oh no, this is literally the last time. So apparently his ex was really abusive mentally and physically. He just had enough of that, so he broke up with her for good. And then after that we started talking, and then we met up for the first time. We went to a tattoo shop for our first date, and we've been together ever since. So obviously we've been together for a long time, and I'm not saying that I am a relationship expert, but I have been in a healthy relationship for a long time. We fought, of course. Every relationship, there's gonna be fights, and if you're not fighting with your significant other, then what are you doing? That is just not how a relationship is supposed to be. But we have this connection. That connection has been building for a long time. 7 years, you know, that's a long time. I mean, when we first met, we knew that there was a connection. Obviously, that's why we got together. What made that connection even more stronger is this 5 things that we do that have been helping us to stay in a healthy and long-term relationship that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. The first thing that helped us stay in a healthy relationship is to keep working on yourself. You know how when you first met somebody, you fall in love with them? Me and Darian will literally see each other like almost every single day, and we want to be together 24/7. So there's no time to be with yourself, to work on yourself. As time goes, while you're in a relationship, you get bored, you know. But no matter what, you have to continue work on yourself, appreciate yourself, get to know yourself. You can't just put your all to the other person, because that gets old. You have to love yourself first before you love somebody else. You can't pour from an empty cup. Is that what I'm saying? You know, I hope you guys are getting what I'm putting down. I'm not really good at explaining things, so I'm trying my best to explain as clear and easier to understand as possible. Okay, the second point is, if you want to stay in a healthy and long-term relationship, you have to put in the work. What I'm saying is, a healthy relationship is not built overnight. Where is my sponge. A healthy relationship is not found, it's built. A healthy relationship requires a lot of work. To me, I feel like a relationship shouldn't be 50-50. I feel like a relationship should be whatever percentage that you need. What I'm trying to say is, let's say I'm having a bad day. At that point, I feel like I'm at a 30%. Darian is having a good day that day. He's just in a really good mood. He has 70% energy. I have 30% energy. And for him to make me happier, to make me feel like he is there for me, he's going to give me 20 more percent, so then I could be 50% again. Or he gives me 30% so I can be 60%. And also I feel like as women, and we feel like we need to do cooking, we need to do cleaning, we need to do whatever the traditional way that women are taught to do. I feel like it shouldn't be like that, you know. Sometimes I don't feel like cooking. Okay, can you cook? Yes, I can cook for you. Just help each other out, and you do things to make that person feel like you're there, you know. Sometimes we just need the other person to be there for us. And the third thing is set boundaries. In a relationship, in friendships, whatever, you always have to set boundaries and make sure that they're not crossing their boundaries either. Setting boundary is not only about you telling the other person you don't like this and you don't want them to do, but also letting them know that what you appreciate. A good relationship is built with respect, with trust. The fourth thing is talk and listen. All relationships is going to have disagreements, it's going to have arguments. What matters is that you are listen to understand, to put yourself in their shoes, rather than listen to respond. Sometimes your significant other can do things that triggers you. You're gonna let them know. Do not let your significant other gaslight you. For those of you who don't know what gaslight is, gaslighting is where when you're explaining to somebody this is how you feel, and they take all that information, throw it at your face, and no, it is all you. You're the one that's tripping. I didn't do anything wrong. That is gaslighting. With me and Darren's relationship, we don't do that to each other. When I tell you this is how I feel, I expect you to kind of put yourself in my shoes. I'm not saying like I'm always right, okay? But whenever I tell you this is how I feel, I expect you to try to understand, because I have feelings too. When he's telling me how he's feeling, I'm sitting down and trying to put myself in his shoes and try to feel how he's feeling, so I expect the same in return. That allows you to take actions to work on whatever that is that you're going through together as a couple and not as an individual. Because when someone gaslight you, it makes you feel like maybe it is me, I'm the one that's tripping, I'm the one that should think this all over. In a good relationship, you have to try to always listen to the other person, no matter if they're right or wrong. Always trying to listen. Okay, I went ahead and did my lashes too. It just makes this process a little bit shorter because I am taking so long to do my makeup with all the talking. The last point is pretty simple. Keep going on dates. When you're in a relationship, you gotta keep on going on dates, okay? Just because y'all live together, it doesn't mean that y'all need to sit in the house every fucking day. You literally see them in the house every day, and you need to go do something different, do something exciting, go on a date, go to the movies if you like going to the movies, go to a restaurant, do spontaneous shit. Me and Darian recently just went on a boat date. We rented a boat and went to the lake. It was one of the best dates I've ever had. It was just me and him in the middle of the water, and we just had so much fun. We talked, we were fishing. It just makes the connection in the relationship so much more stronger. And then another thing is keep loving each other, keep complimenting each other, tell each other I love you, buy each other flowers if you guys both like flowers. Just purposely do things that you know the other person likes. It's the little things, you know, the little things count so much. It doesn't even have to be materialistic things like buying them stuff. Literally, you can make them something, you know, things like that. It makes the other person feel special, and that is how you connect. But my makeup's pretty much done. I have to do my hair too, but I don't even know I'm gonna do that on camera. After I finish my hair, I'm gonna be right back with y'all. Sorry y'all, I just finished doing my hair. I feel like it doesn't look too bad for my first time using the automatic curler, but it's definitely something I gotta get used to. Anyways, let's reflect back to what we just talked about. The number one, keep working on yourself, okay? Never stop working on yourself. And then number two, put in the work, You have to put in the work in order to build a good relationship. Number 3, set boundaries. Always, always, always set that boundary, okay? No matter where, when, with who, set that boundary. Number 4, talk and listen. Not just talking to respond, but talking to actually understand. Number 5, keep going on dates. Keep telling each other I love you. Just make the other person feel special. Just because you've been together for so long, it doesn't mean that you need to stop doing those things. Those things are little things, but they matter so much. It is end of the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video helps a lot for your relationship, or if you are looking for a relationship. These are the 5 things you're looking for. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something that